There is a possibility of life on Saturn and Mars, but are we the only life force that has a possibility of surviving on these planets? The object that he was looking at was between 12 and 15 meters in diameter, and it could be the remains of a flying disk that had crashed on the red planet. Rare footage from the U.S. Army reveals a 3,000-meter-long UFO near Mars. Classified reports and multiple suppressed testimonies about the existence of UFOs raise pertinent questions about our understanding of extraterrestrial life. Is the U.S. government hiding something from the public? Why have all the reports on UFOs been classified for so long? What did the Voyager discover on Mars? For people that believe this UFO crash on Mars is an actual UFO, it may be connected to the Greys that visit our planet. They've been visiting our planet for millennia and possibly visiting Mars also. Some believe that the Grey aliens crashed at Roswell, and they may have also lost control of one of their vehicles on Mars. Join us as we explore the possibilities of alien life on Earth, Saturn, and Mars. Hidden Truths of Robert Oden, the renowned ethologist in the late 1900s. Former U.S. Army Command Sergeant Major Robert Oden revealed astonishing insights about alien contact that challenge our understanding of extraterrestrial existence. His military training and time at NATO headquarters from 1963 to 1967 lend undeniable credibility to his revelations. What secrets lie within an assessment of the 1964 NATO study Dean presented, which examined the consequences of an alien presence on Earth? These revelations surfaced during the 50th anniversary of the Roswell incident, adding more to the mystery. Dean's UFO presentation at Leeds University hinted at a shadowy reality. During his service, he was aware of 4 distinct extraterrestrial groups. By the time he retired, this number had grown to over 12, a revelation that was not limited to the U.S. military, but possibly extended to British forces as well. How could our understanding of extraterrestrial engagement change with Dean's claim of over 100 alien organizations of unexplained origins? These assertions have revolutionized the perception of Earth's interactions with faraway civilizations. One particular alien group observed in 1964 captured military attention due to their striking resemblance to humans. Could these beings, blending seamlessly into society, seen on aircraft, in restaurants, even in theaters, have infiltrated powerful institutions like SHAPE headquarters and the Pentagon? The military's reaction to the idea of such beings entering the White House oscillated between laughter and deep-seated anxiety. What if these entities have already integrated into the very fabric of our powerful establishments? Major Dean suggested a novel viewpoint. What if humans share a deeper bond with these intelligent aliens? He hinted at an unspecified basis for this striking resemblance. Could there be a hidden connection between us and these beings that transcends mere coincidence? Dean proposed that alien visitation extends far beyond interplanetary interactions. They include interstellar and cosmic creatures. This non-human intelligence exhibited multidimensional characteristics, manipulating both matter and time, challenging our very understanding of the universe. Who are these visitors who command such extraordinary abilities? They were more than just explorers. They were captivated by humans. Their mastery over dimensions and time defied classical physics, requiring the expertise of quantum physicists. Though not a scientist himself, Dean accepted the complexity of these dimensions, pointing to theoretical physicists who hinted at the existence of 10 dimensions based on evidence amassed over 40 years. He emphasized that this was not science fiction, but a transformative reality poised to reshape our world. What does this mean for the future we thought we knew? According to Dean, the old world we've known is coming to an end, and this revelation is just around the corner. Its impact promises to transform our thinking and pave the way for an unprecedented paradigm shift. At the Barcelona Eco-Politics Summit in 2009, Dean presented a series of astonishing photographs, providing insights that had never been seen before. His account of the Apollo missions and the astronauts' experiences was unlike any other. Among the intriguing images were those allegedly taken by Apollo 12 astronauts, showcasing a mysterious spaceship hundreds of feet in diameter. What secrets do these photographs hold? The impending impact of Dean's revelations leaves us with more questions than answers. It all hints at a reality that has the potential to forever change our understanding of the cosmos. In his 41 years of service to the United States, Mr. Dean had encountered many strange things, but the revelation of humanity as a hybrid race left him speechless. Could we have been intertwined with advanced extraterrestrial intelligence since the dawn of our history? Dean claimed this connection is still ongoing. He revealed that one alien race in particular appears to have re-engineered us as a species about 200,000 years ago. Are we truly manufactured creatures with tampered genetics? Major Dean, a prominent figure in ufology, made significant contributions to the field, earning 3 Lifetime Achievement Awards. His credibility drew considerable interest, leading many to believe in his astonishing revelations. What if his claims hold the key to understanding our true origins? Dean died in 2018. However, his legacy still shapes the debate about extraterrestrial involvement, especially in human history. Did he take his secrets with him? What mysteries did he leave for us to uncover? Cassini, Voyager, and the brush of life on Saturn. With its mesmerizing rings and many moons, Saturn has always been a captivating star of the eye of stargazers and scientists. Its humongous size and distinct rings make it an anomaly. Are there any secrets that this gas giant holds that we don't know about? After Pioneer 11's initial flyby in 1979, humanity was fortunate enough to receive an even closer glimpse of this complex planet. It was in the early 1980s when NASA's twin Voyager spacecraft granted us this opportunity. On August 25, 1981, Voyager 2 made its closest approach to Saturn. That was 35 years ago, but what these Voyagers discovered is nothing short of extraordinary even now. Their results were so impressive that barely 1 year later, a joint American-European Working Committee began planning a mission to carry on Voyager's legacy at Saturn. This mission, known as Cassini, has been studying the Saturn system since 2004, digging further into the mysteries discovered by Voyager. Cassini built on many of Voyager's discoveries. It has revolutionized our view of what some term a mini-solar system. What fresh surprises has Cassini discovered in this interesting area? Ed Stone, the Voyager project scientist at Caltech Pasadena, stated, "Saturn was full of exciting discoveries." How did these unique views of the Saturn system motivate us to return for a deeper look? Titan, Saturn's biggest moon, was a critical objective for the Voyager expedition. In 1944, Gerard Kuiper, the Kuiper Belt's namesake, found that Titan's atmosphere contains methane. Both Voyager's observations showed one thing: Titan's atmosphere was composed of mostly nitrogen. However, it had trace amounts of methane and other complex hydrocarbons, including ethane, propane, and acetylene. No other moon in our solar system has such a dense atmosphere. Mission planners designed a route via the Saturn system to give the gravitational push required to drive Voyager 2 to Uranus. However, the interest in Titan's atmosphere made it the top focus. How did this massive moon capture the scientists' imaginations? If Voyager 1 had not successfully spotted Titan, the plan would have brought Voyager 2 far closer to it. According to Ed Stone, if Voyager 2 had swung upward off the plane of the planets to get near Titan, it would not have been able to visit any other worlds. It was fortunate that Voyager 1's studies of Titan went so well, allowing Voyager 2 to continue its trip to Uranus and Neptune. To the Voyagers, Titan appeared as a featureless orange ball. It was obscured by dense atmospheric haze. Penetrating this haze became a chief goal of the Cassini mission. Cassini carried cameras with infrared vision to see through the haze, radar to map the surface in detail, and the European Huygens probe, which landed on Titan's frigid surface on January 14, 2005. What did these instruments reveal? Thanks to Cassini, we now know that smoggy Titan boasts methane lakes and flooded canyons. Voyager revealed 4 new moons and provided sharper views of some that were previously known. The spacecraft also demonstrated how the gravitational attraction of these satellites causes ripples in Saturn's rings, similar to a ship's wake in the water. Surprising gaps in the rings were discovered, some created by moons embedded within them. But that wasn't even one of the greatest and most fascinating finds of the Voyager. It was the massive hexagonal formation in the clouds that took Saturn's North Pole in its embrace. What was the origin of this mysterious shape? Was it an extraterrestrial aircraft? Cassini found that this hexagon was still going strong a quarter-century later. Voyager also measured the wind speeds, temperature, and density of Saturn's atmosphere. Using Voyager measurements as a foundation, Cassini further explored how Saturn's atmosphere changes with the seasons. Each discovery from Voyager opened new questions and mysteries. It paved the way for Cassini's deeper investigations into the mysterious beauty of Saturn. Rings of Saturn. There are many secrets that lie within the rings of Saturn. NASA's Cassini spacecraft found very unique structures within these rings. This marked the first time ever for scientists to track the orbits of individual objects within such a debris disk. Carolyn Porco, the co-author of the study and lead researcher on the Cassini imaging team based at the Space Institute in Boulder, had some fascinating thoughts to share. She stated that the movements of these particles contained in the disk offered them a unique chance to measure how the planets formed and interacted with the disk of material moving around the early sun. Although double-armed propeller structures have been observed by Cassini scientists in Saturn's rings before, these new objects are substantially greater in scale. What can be learned about the composition of Saturn's outermost dense ring, the A ring, by studying the propellers that were first observed there in 2006 in a location called the propeller belt? These propellers are actually gaps in the ring material created by a new class of objects called moonlets, which are smaller than known moons but larger than the particles that make up Saturn's rings. Could there be millions of these moonlets? The moonlets clear the space immediately around them, generating propeller-like features but are not large enough to clear their entire orbit around Saturn, unlike moons such as Pan and Daphnis. In a new study, researchers discovered a new legion of larger and rarer moons in a separate part of the A-ring, farther from Saturn. These larger moons create propellers that are hundreds of times bigger than those previously observed, and they have been tracked for about 4 years. Led by Matthew Tiscarino, a Cassini imaging team associate at Cornell University, the study found that these propeller features for larger moons can be up to thousands of miles long and several miles wide. The moons embedded in Saturn's rings appear to kick up ring material as high as 1,600 feet above and below the ring plane, much greater than the typical ring thickness of about 30 feet. Now, all of this information gives rise to a much more important question. Is it possible that the rings around Saturn are being used by some other life force that we don't know about? A former NASA engineer at the Ames Research Center has definitely made some fascinating statements about this idea. He believes that the aliens in our solar system circle planets like Saturn with rings. It looks like a fair possibility that it'd be the best place to hide a UFO. But what are these extraterrestrial spacecraft doing here, and how long have they been here? Bergen's views were published by the channel Secure Team 10. They claimed that these extraterrestrial spaceships had been here for a while. The film quotes Bergen as claiming that alien spacecraft are proliferating in our solar system and around these ringed planets. This insight extends our understanding beyond Saturn's orbit and suggests a more extensive cosmic involvement. Bergen's 1986 book, Ringmakers of Saturn, explores this notion. He presents evidence of huge alien vehicles known as ringmakers orbiting Saturn. However, it's important to note that Bergen's statements are not entirely new. He made his first remarks about Saturn in 2016, but it makes you wonder what other things we do not know about these rings for sure. The idea of alien spacecraft creating planetary rings pushes the boundaries of our traditional views. It also invites us to reconsider the nature of cosmic phenomena. Dr. Norman Bergen recalls observing long cylindrical objects within Saturn's rings, complete with exhaust systems and other intriguing features. Bergen also claims that these gigantic living alien UFO spaceships are rapidly proliferating within Saturn's rings and they pose a substantial threat. According to him, these extraterrestrial vessels are not only present but are multiplying at an alarming rate, reaching a critical level. This astonishing claim is detailed in his book, Ringmakers of Saturn. Bergen's bold claims suggest that alien spacecraft are seeking refuge within Saturn's rings. These aliens use these rings as a source of energy and use them as a hiding place. Could these living UFO spaceships be autonomous, capable of self-reproduction, and adept at blending into their cosmic surroundings? The idea that technologically advanced alien races are exploring our solar system with sophisticated adaptive spacecraft has sparked intense debate. While Bergen's allegations challenge mainstream scientific thinking, many UFO researchers and enthusiasts believe they uncovered a well-kept NASA secret. Is NASA actually hiding evidence of extraterrestrial life? Why should we believe Dr. Bergen's allegations? Bergen's credibility is established by his experience working on highly classified aerospace programs for Lockheed Martin and serving on the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics. Despite the lack of scientific support for his statements, Bergen's assertions remind us of the boundless wonders that space continues to hold. Could grainy photographs and distorted planetary images reveal the existence of such advanced extraterrestrial technology? We don't have all the answers yet, but these stories and possibilities captivate all of our imagination. Can there be life on Saturn? Saturn's rings and celestial entourage were revealed in detail during the remarkable exploration mission conducted by the Cassini spacecraft between 2004 and 2017. What hidden wonders did it uncover during those 13 years? NASA, the Italian Space Agency, and the European Space Agency worked together on the Cassini-Huygens project. NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory oversaw this complex project, which had its start at the Pasadena Caltech nearly 6 years after Cassini's iconic mission concluded. Something groundbreaking happened. The journey of this spacecraft begins above Kraken Mare, a massive sea spanning 680 kilometers. The path then gently advances towards Ligeia Mare, another magnificent sea in this alien world. Next, it encounters a stretch in an area devoid of topographical insights. What could be hidden in this unexplored region? Following this mysterious stretch is a passage over smaller lakes, each lasting around 30 miles or fewer. The Cassini spacecraft's mission has left us with a wealth of knowledge and an even greater sense of curiosity about the wonders of Saturn and its moons. What more remains to be discovered in this distant, fascinating corner of our solar system? Cassini's radar sensor carefully gathered data and captured the little details of these celestial water bodies. Among the remarkable discoveries hidden in the archival data was the presence of phosphate within the concealed ocean of Saturn's moon Enceladus. This was a milestone that was published in the prestigious journal Nature. Cassini's cosmic dust analyzer collected ice grains and water vapor expelled from the cryovolcanic plumes erupting from Enceladus's icy fissures. What emerged from these experiments was revolutionary. A dazzling presence of sodium phosphates and phosphorus concentrations far exceeding those found in Earth's oceans. Phosphorus, the bedrock of life, was present in the oceans slumbering beneath Enceladus's icy surface. This newfound molecule has given birth to so many possibilities of habitability, given its crucial role in cell membranes, DNA, and RNA. Frank Postberg, a prominent planetary scientist from Berlin's Free University and the study's lead author, called this discovery an extraordinary accomplishment. For the first time, the critical ingredient of phosphate was detected in an ocean beyond Earth. What does this mean for our understanding of life's potential in the cosmos? However, Dr. Christopher Glein, a renowned planetary scientist at the Southwest Research Institute and co-investigator, advises caution. While the discovery of life-essential elements is thrilling, it is only part of the cosmic equation. The brave Cassini spacecraft also uncovered another clue within Enceladus's enigmatic depths: the existence of methane. It's a chemical that's essential to life's symphony, alongside unusual concentrations of dihydrogen and carbon dioxide. Published in Nature Astronomy, this remarkable study suggests that these compositions defy established geochemical processes and leads to another question. Could Earth-like bacteria thrive on Enceladus's strange surface? Cassini's discoveries continue to challenge our understanding of the universe, revealing secrets that hint at the potential for life beyond our planet. What more lies hidden in the depths of Enceladus's icy ocean? There are many hypotheses, but many researchers have proposed an interesting scenario. They believe in a hypothetical bacteria that consumes dihydrogen, a fundamental fuel, and produces methane in the process. Could Enceladus support life with its ice-covered surface and hidden ocean? This possibility mirrors the remarkable hydrothermal vents on Earth's ocean floors. As water interacts with rocks within the Moon's oceanic core, it could generate chemical energy. How do these processes compare to Earth's own life-supporting environments? Mathematical models combining geochemistry and microbial ecology carefully analyze Cassini's methane data. According to Regis Ferrier, a renowned biologist from the University of Arizona and co-lead author of the study, these data align well with the patterns of microbial hydrothermal vent activity or other mysterious phenomena distinct from Earth. A similar mystery is present on Earth as well. Here, the Pentagon, the ultimate authority on security, is attempting to unravel declassified UFO encounters. A wave of 144 reports, focusing on unidentified airborne phenomena, paints a hazy picture. What secrets do these reports hold, and how do they compare to the mysteries of Enceladus? The search for answers continues both on our home planet and in the distant reaches of our solar system as we seek to understand the potential for life beyond Earth. The FA-18F incident. Do you know about the Tic Tac incident? In 2004, there was Navy pilot David Fravor who recounted an incident that shook our understanding of the world. Fravor led an FA-18F squadron aboard the USS Nimitz. He was blissfully unaware that this mission would secure his place in UFO history. While flying off the coast of Southern California in 2021, Fravor, who was a commander of the Nimitz Carrier Strike Group, came across something even he, a seasoned pilot, couldn't explain: a tic-tac-shaped object. He discussed this extraordinary sighting on the iconic show 60 Minutes. Fravor's encounter began alongside Lieutenant Commander Alex Dietrich during a training exercise with the Nimitz Carrier Strike Group. The USS Princeton's advanced radar had detected signals from multiple anomalous aerial vehicles. These mysterious objects defied gravity, descending 80,000 feet in an instant. Intrigued, Fravor and Dietrich focused their attention on investigating. Fravor's incredulous voice broke the tension as they closed in. "Dude, do you see that thing down there?" A small white tic-tac object hovered above the water. It had all their attention. Both aircraft, with 4 pairs of eyes, observed the object. It was toying with them for 5 minutes. Fravor's curiosity drove him to follow its movements, and he soon realized that the tic-tac was mirroring his action, a dance of awareness between man and machine. This object resembled an aircraft similar to Fravor's FA-18F, yet it lacked wings, markings, or exhaust plumes. Attempts to decipher this mystery led to a surprising revelation. What was this object, and what did it mean for our understanding of aerial phenomena? The tic-tac sped away at an unfathomable speed, and it vanished from view in an instant. Astonishingly, it reappeared less than a minute later, 60 miles away. Fravor's testimony before the House Oversight Committee's National Security Subcommittee was shaking. He stated that what they had experienced was beyond any material science and capabilities of that time. As expected, this historic encounter defied contemporary science, and it hinted at possibilities beyond our understanding. But Fravor was not alone in presenting evidence at this hearing. Ryan Graves, a veteran Navy pilot who had also encountered UAPs during training sorties, and David Grush, a 14-year intelligence officer, added their perspectives. The revelations were short of startling. A report released in January of that year revealed over 500 UAP sightings since 2004. While many had mundane explanations, much of that number remained unexplained. Then, Luis Elizondo further fueled the intrigue with remarks about a black triangle UFO. It is said that a strange black triangle emerged from the depths of the water, captured on camera by a U.S. Navy pilot. This extremely secret photo is allegedly held by the Pentagon, which has led to a great deal of curiosity and conjecture among UFO enthusiasts. Though the Pentagon has not publicly verified the photograph, insiders suggest it exists. In a 2020 interview, former Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program head Luis Elizondo mentioned the photo. He stated that the Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force had collected images of unexplained aerial objects, including a crystal-clear snapshot of the perplexing triangle emerging from the ocean. Documented by military aviators, described as a large triangle with rounded edges and bright white lights at each corner, this encounter allegedly occurred off the east coast of the United States. The pilots reportedly operated from the Nimitz-class nuclear-powered supercarriers USS Dwight D. Eisenhower or USS John C. Stennis. Such close encounters raise an interesting connection between UFOs and nuclear capabilities. Several officials acknowledge the photograph's existence but offer no further details. Reports suggest the task force is focusing on unidentified submersible phenomena or trans-medium objects capable of moving through both underwater and aerial environments. Could these strange crafts originate from the world's oceans? Tom Rogan, a national security journalist for the Washington Examiner, independently confirmed the photo's existence through his sources. He claims the snapshot is just the tip of the iceberg, hinting at more classified UAP imagery and intelligence that might be revealed in the coming years. Rogan advocates for the formal release of new materials from the Pentagon, pushing for the disclosure of even more details. The term, unidentified submersible objects, is not new to the UAP task force investigation. High-speed sonar encounters have been detected by sophisticated listening devices. A senior intelligence official specializing in underwater surveillance acknowledges the validity of reports about ultra-fast underwater objects identified by U.S. military systems. The task force's focus on trans-medium vehicles might seem unusual, but history is replete with instances of unidentified objects maneuvering effortlessly in and out of water. Mark D'Antonio, an astronomer and the Mutual UFO Network's lead video and image analyst, reported a remarkable first-hand encounter involving the detection of an underwater fast mover while aboard a U.S. Navy assault submarine. A defense writer, Tyler Rogaway, has dived into the mystery of high-speed sonar targets with a group of seasoned submariners. Their collective experiences paint a picture of strange phenomena captured by the world's most advanced listening equipment. While skepticism persists about civilian reports, Navy veterans who have navigated these waters confirm the authenticity of these unusual incidents. Due to the sensitivity surrounding underwater reconnaissance, an intelligence official acknowledges their presence but remains tight-lipped. Adding to the mystery, Andy McGrillen of UAP Media UK recounts an incident involving a triangular object initially monitored underwater, before it abruptly ascended to an altitude of 35,000 to 40,000 feet. This object was captured mid-air in a high-fidelity photograph taken by an aircraft. McGrillen believes that if this picture comes to the knowledge of everyone, it could provide significant evidence suggesting that we are not alone in the universe. What do you think? Are we alone in this universe? Let us know in the comments below, and thanks for watching. See you next time.